We have our familiar gap down continuation and sideways pattern in the NASDAQ, not a big gap down and then all afternoon propping. We don't ever see a situation like we used to where the market would go down and then sell off in the afternoon. It gets propped up and supported, and we see that in the S&P as well. Gap down and then just sideways. So as always, I anticipate more downside, but we could get the market to move higher. The market could move higher as well. So tick highs 895, low minus 968, kind of sideways all day, pretty much. Advanced decline line below 1,000, weak all day. VIX up on the day 8.5% or 180 at 2295, but not higher than last week. So we had lower prices this week, but not a higher VIX. I guess that could be considered bullish if VIX is a leading indicator, or complacency for further selling as a contrarian indicator as well. Let's look at the trades on the day. The 50K and 200K both trading the same thing and down just about $200. Let's check. Trading the gap continuation in reverse strategy right here, minus 150. So we got the first trade, looked like a good second trade. It kept trying to roll over. The market kept trying to roll over. You see all the attempts to roll over, but I guess the plunge protection team, Fed, Wall Street in general, won't let a second sell-off happen. Typically, after a morning sell-off, they prop it up, and so we could see more selling overnight. And eventually, I think that we'll go back to normal markets eventually. That all the dip buy, if the market continues to sell off like this, we'll eventually get that sell-off, an extended sell-off in the afternoon. So we see the last 3 Mondays. Let's go back and look at, let's say, a 60-minute chart of, let's look at a 15-minute chart here of the NASDAQ. And the last 3 Mondays, we've seen gap down and continuation. It got weaker last week. So we got gap down, continuation. That was on a Monday. This is one Monday. This is another Monday, gap down. I mean, this one reversed all the way till the previous Friday's close. And then the following week, gap down. And then there's further selling because it was propped up. On a Tuesday, gap down, prop up. And then it tried to sell off on Friday, and then it closed here. So there's number two, second Monday in a row. And then now we have our third Monday in a row, gap down. I thought we might be in a scenario where the market's propped up on the first one, sideways on the second one, and rolls over on the third one. But we didn't get that yet. And so gap down, continuation, sideways, and that's where we are. 3 Mondays in a row, weaker prices. So we'll see. Market could move higher from here, could move lower. Technically speaking, I think it should move lower, but we know how things work, and we don't always. Market moves in both directions. So we had some good short trades today on the stock indexes. Let's go over the trades on the day. Adaptive moving average plus 1,062.50, then kind of got sideways here at the end and gave some back. Night trader was down, stopped out. The overnight weakness is there, which is bearish. Asia 4 long minus 1,025, and so those are the 3 strategies in this workspace setup that have traded. Let's look at night trader VSD minus 1525. Gap continuation reverse minus 237.50, just trying to make a bottom here, trying to support the market. VSD long only, break even plus 25. Then look at the NASDAQ trades, AT2020 plus 25.55. Then we have, that was only trade in this workspace, so I'm trading a different set of workspaces. No 60-minute breakout to catch the reversal, so that's good. PR breakout did well, plus 625. VSD long short, plus 6,000. Got the short trade here. VSD long only, plus 140. Gap continuation, big stop loss, plus 1585. Good timing to exit on that one. You see it completely reversed again. And Viper 2008, again, shorting a down market. Can't do it with the prop up, minus 1250. Viper 2021, minus 1250 on the day. EVP 1NQ plus 805. And then crude oil, Cobra Crude Aggressive, minus 115. That was the only crude oil strategy to trade today, as crude oil surged higher, up 2.2% or 168 on the day. You see the final prices right there, right at 77.50. And so I would have liked to have captured more trades in crude oil. Only one strategy fired. A lot of those are dip buying, and crude oil went straight up. No trades in natural gas. Natural gas is higher on the day. RBOB is higher on the day. We've energies moving higher. That's newsworthy. Gold moving higher on the day. We had 3 for 3 in our gold strategies that we're not trading anymore. So plus 975, Asia Gold 4 short, Asia Gold 4 plus 895 as you go for 2020. Plus 895 any given day, you can go 0 for 10 or 10 for 10 in some of these setups. We've been in a losing streak in gold, so we stopped trading that for now. Those set of strategies anyway. We do have some gold strategies that we're still trading. Copper, no trades. This is a trade a couple of nights ago, I guess on a Friday night, and we had a time exit, but since then it's gone up. So copper higher, energy's higher, inflationary trade potentially, plus 50 on Cobra Euro 4, soybeans, SR counter trend 2 short, plus 275, grains day trader 3 long, minus 275, minus 50 on the day for the soybeans setup. Here are the optional and old strategies. We have 60-minute breakout short, did really well today, plus 975 after a losing streak. Sold off to slightly lower prices and paused. So slow downtrend. So those are the trades on the day for Monday, October the 4th, 2021. First full week of trading for the new quarter of Q4. And we are continuing to monitor the best trading opportunities in this market environment. Let's go over the zigzag pattern while we're at it. So smooth trend early on until about 9:55 Eastern or Central. First hour and a half really. First hour and a half there was a gap down, trend follow through, and then chop the rest of the day. So there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 turning points of 50 points or more. And so you can kind of see that as watching this intraday. As soon as it made that trend line, could be a good reversal point. I'm more of a trend trader, so it's tricky to just take the other side of this trade. This looks like it to me a market that's about to sell off into the close, but it just rebounded this entire sell-off, rebounded all the way back. So very mean reverting market. The market closed here at prices made at 9:30, 1 hour into the session. So 1 hour into the session, the price had realized its current closing price on the day in the NASDAQ, and that's the 12 zigzags on the day. So if you didn't get that easy language set up, I talked about it in a video the other day, and we talked about how the number of times the market changes is indicative of chop. So we kind of stayed out of the chop today in our 50K portfolio with just one trade. So once again, trades on the day for Monday, October the 4th, 2020.